Now, I did get Milani. After you saw me lose my 50-50, I did 20. I did 2 10 pulls, and I got Milani on the second one. I also got her signature weapon on the first try. So, I'm sorry I forgot to record that. I know, I'm very bad. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Part of going out to have fun is
I will be
going out. So just
farming.
show up and I'll handle the rest.
I'll be for next week. For the past for 1 week, I'll be farming her artifacts, and I'm all out of butterflies. God damn it! The problem is, everything that I have isn't really leveled. So I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage with that. I need to level stuff. Oh well, I failed to catch those.
Let's ride.
Come here, butterflies. I want to pluck your wings and use your claws. Grab you, grab you. I'm out of books, aren't I? Not what I wanted. Right, I need those. Eventually her talents will be up to 10, but I need to start farming stuff. Well, I'll focus on getting a better artifact set for her. Because this is very bad. I don't need so much energy recharge. Look at it. I don't need it. 120 should do enough, and that's not fully upgraded yet. I could do with more crit damage, to be honest, or crit rate. This one will do. Right. Let's see what I get. Crit rate went up. Too bad that's only started for kilos. Yeah, I don't know why I even locked those, to be honest. Next location would be here. Yeah, I don't really unlock waypoints that much anymore. There's no reason to, really. Except for exploration, which I don't really do. I mean, if people want me to, I will, but not really the point in me doing any exploration. There's 4 here, I'm gonna only get about 3. Yeah, I can do it. 2. Yeah. Yeah, too. Rip. If I'm correct, Dia needs... Is it these? Or is it... That one over there. Oh, whatever. I don't really use characters that need it, so I've never actually gone into the desert properly. I'm pretty sure the desert is, yeah, 5%. It's one of my lowest. Well, 0%. I went there and then I stopped because I didn't need to go anymore. That's my... I don't even know how much more I have. Oh well. Pretty sure I'm almost out of Mora. I need to farm. I got a lot of stuff to farm, guys. 157,000. That'd be enough for now. Before I start doing that. No. No, not the one that I need. What? But I haven't done anything. Okay. Sure. I haven't done anything, but alright, I'll take that. Mine 10 items. When is everything gonna be? Alright, so an hour. No, 1 day, 17 hours until it resets. Okay. Complete ley line challenges. Well, I'm gonna have to do that anyway, sooner or later. But I'll do that later. Let's start with this, shall we? Because... why not?
Need a surfboard?
Well, hopefully that fixed my OBS problems. Yeah, sorry guys, OBS paused itself twice. And I don't understand why. I think I fixed it. Oh, I don't know if it did. If I did. I'm almost dead. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, he died quick. They died quick. Let's do this again. I got nothing in the first one. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Healing bonus. Yeah. I think someone said that HP was good in the goblet, right? Let's see where that goes to, because I know she scales with HP, so HP might be better than 100 damage. Although I'd rather have hydro damage, to be honest, because then
The Temple of Wisdom. Boba, get them.
I have that then.
I see everything. Don't be nervous. Yes.
Die by siege rune. Yes. Oh yes. Let's see what I get next. Is it just gonna be crap? Yes, it is. I have to jinx myself, don't I? Nothing good. And last run, 20 resin left.
Everyone hold in. I'm right here. I'll take the
Oh, okay. Well, that's a problem. I probably should have healed her first. How were you able to hit me from all the way over there, though? Stop. Stop.
I see everything.
Alright, let's do this. Oh no, I forgot. Oh well, that was my fault. I completely forgot about the skill there. Oh well. Animo damage, but I don't need any more. I'll lock you just in case. Fine. Alright. Let's see what that artifact goes into. Let's get up to 16, shall we? Energy recharge and flat attack. Alright. Can I have crit rate? Maybe? Well, I'm out of materials. I'm out of materials.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out.
What's that? Oh, the photo. Alright. Where is it? Here it is. Salvage. Salvage all those. Then I'll just do this. I'll be wasting though. I don't want to waste stuff. I'll wait. For now, I'll switch. Oh, wait, will I? I don't know. So it gives me 11 crit damage, 5, basically 6 crit rate, 3 crit rate, and then more energy recharge. think I will, because it also gives me HP. 33,000 to 28. Yeah, I think I will. And then my Yulan, I think that's my Yulan can get that back. Do I have a better feather? Let's go attack percentage. No, I don't need attack percentage. HP, but more attack percentage there. How many fires on? No, that's got a tremendous attack percentage. Jesus. Tap HP. Yeah, no. No. That one would do, but then my Tignari, whatever, won't have a full set. Can't take that away from him. How about Wanderer? Nope. Well, no, not really. More attack percentage there. Let's see what Shao's one rolls. Yeah, why not? YOLO. That's actually what I need. And that was crit damage, crit rate, EM, some HP. Yeah, okay. 33 to. Actually, that's literally the same. It's literally the same, just 100 HP different, basically. Yeah, okay. And 206, 252. And if I put that on, what's the crit rate now? 36 to 10. 206 to 36. Yeah, that'll do. And then plus 40 on the 50, that'd be 92 crit rate, 206 crit damage. And that'll be more when I have this. Up.
Just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo!
I am doing a guide video of Mulani sometime later. When I get a perfect artifact set for her. Because this can be better. I've 20 energy recharge. Jesus. The feather could be better. Still need to roll this. If it goes into crit rate again, I don't need it to roll into. I would like it to roll into HP more than crit rate, really. And then, well, ideally crit rate for this one. I don't need more energy recharge. Definitely, I'll need to change my circlet later on. 20.7 energy recharge. That is an absurd amount. Yeah. I will see you guys later. Bye. Well, a part of the Archon quest is going to be cut out because OBS decided to be a OBS decided to reset. So I didn't realize that it reset, and unless you want to see a close-up of just one character and not much else, yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen for you guys. Basically, we met Shilonen. She has said we had to go to here and wait for Citlali, and Citlali can know how to create an ancient name. That's basically it.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she...
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
True, that is true.
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
Okay.
Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between... The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Really? I would notice.
So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get unlike that old hag Granny Citlali, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
What? Oh no, Paimon, shut up.
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, Paimon, shush.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Citlali.
Oh no, Paimon got what she deserved there.
Wait, you're
Yes, Granny Citlali. But emphasis on Citlali, not Granny.
Are you sure about that?
You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
True.
Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See?
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Really now? Yeah, that's pretty big information that you did not grant us.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Oh no.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her...
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that...
Your
case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just
Paimon,
wanted to apologize, but now
Paimon,
she's
oh,
putting
no.
more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just...
Oh, Paimon. That's...
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali. So if you're upset, you can just...
All right. I was only joking. I
Oh
didn't mean
no.
to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I
Really,
received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, "Understood." Besides, but of course... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. only to hear you all talking smack about me.
Oh no, Paimon shouldn't have been saying that. Sorry, Citlali.
Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an...
Is that it? Are we just gonna cut to something else?
What's with... Was she feeling embarrassed?
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual.
Oh no.
She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says.
Oh no.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help and...
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before.
I'm interested in the reaction now.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Ororon.
True.
I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have...
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Ororon back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Oh no, what the hell is this?
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
Did she just read what the Traveler has done the entire time?
A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest, will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
Yes, we have. I'm confused and a little bit bewildered that you could tell so much of the Traveler.
Huh? Don't move. There's some...
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Really now?
Isn't that kinda like...
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
I mean, the Traveler doesn't really get worse in mood anyway, so...
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
True, it is.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Ororon back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
Really now? That's interesting.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so
Well,
you're
that's
basically
nice.
saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Would you really put it that way, Paimon?
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
So it's gonna be another dream sequence, yay.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for—
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with Citlali to track down Ororon.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation.
Oh,
If you
don't
need any
worry, we
help,
will.
Just
Yep, we'll be sure to...
Alright, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Ororon's place. He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which
Okay.
I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons.
Oh, sounds like the
That's
Fatui broke into his house.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
Don't know, but I also don't know about the audio that Genshin, that Hoyoverse has been using. I don't know how this actually got through.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention.
Probably.
In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me.
You can count on...
All right, then let's start by heading to where Aurora...
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. That, or he's truly lost somewhere. I'm thinking that's on top, not underneath. Am I right? Yeah. I'm right. Well, here we go. Oh, it turned dark suddenly.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Ororon speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Really now? That's very dangerous.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
You really think so?
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
True.
Didn't Kaniche say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You
Really
could
now?
say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
Really now? That's nice.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's
Doesn't
keep
sound
looking.
like a bad person, but then
He can
again,
answer all of our questions once we find him.
you cannot judge a book by its cover. Same with everyone else.
He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston, We can use that. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Why, thank you for helping us.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
Yeah, we can see him now.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
Wait, what? How can Paimon see it, but we're the only one that hold up? What? Are you saying that me and Paimon's eyes are connected?
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Huh?
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
What I'm going to think is that you have too many abilities and gonna give hell to Hoyoverse to even try and converse those abilities in game as a character, because we know you're gonna be a playable character. Just your abilities are just too much. Able to transfer senses to another person, stuff like that. How the hell are we supposed to use that in Genshin as a playable character?
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Ororon. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! Citlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Oh no.
Huh? Was that Citlali's voice?
Did she... So, not only did she give us her senses, she gave us the... So we can hear her mind as well. What?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Oh no.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Really, Paimon, I didn't think I'd expect that.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Yeah. Odd. I don't see anything different, to be honest.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So, we've got to leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
You're that attached to him, huh?
No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying.
At least you, want to protect him. Right?
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder.
It's about time that little brat said something nice. There are signs of a struggle, judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Really now?
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Ororon wanted to leave another distress signal, but was
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split.
I don't think that's a wise decision, but
I'll
okay.
take this direction, and leave the other one.
Okay.
Ororon, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You.
And out she go! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Citlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
She didn't notice anything, did she?
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe... If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from...
Yes, it does, but let's continue on.
Need a surfboard?
Let's go, shall we?
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Anything?
Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Ororon might have gone from here. That's
we
weird.
can't.
The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know...
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Oh, wow. Are we trying to find traces, or are we going... Is someone trying to go and make us go to sleep? Genshin? Thank you, Genshin. Well, well, well.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your
True.
combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for.
Like the different coloured eyes. Yeah. The design's good as well.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from
Hello.
afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Ororon with leaving the traces to lead you here. And
Well,
I who
well,
used
well.
the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person.
Really now?
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Well then. Didn't think the captain was like that.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly...
Hey, why are you sitting on the...
Citlali! He froze for a moment and...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom?
No.
Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break.
Come on.
Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I...
True.
If
That's
you're
the
feeling
best.
sick, you should just say so.
That's the best one.
Citlali should...
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not put in any case. Need to...
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get ready.
What I need to do is talk to Paimon alone. Citlali, you're coming in here really did the worst thing.
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right...
Well, but if you want to make it up to
No.
me, then just be sure to fight extra hard.
No, I don't care about that. What? So you came and you found Julia here. Okay then.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the...
That's Ororon. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Oh, well, well.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must be
Huh? Okay, Mr.
Wow. I'm going to rip that
See,
Oh,
Lily's
no.
struggling to control her temper.
Are you on my count?
Oh no.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Put your back into it.
Let's end this quickly!
This should be fun. Prepare yourself. Time to
Could do it.
I see everything.
Yeah, this will work.
Killjoy! We only just... Shouldn't get careless.
Can you stop, like, moving away?
I miscalculated.
There we go.
Ororon!
Gran.
That's
I
nice.
know she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
That's the first time I've heard the traveler be called
Gramps?
Gramps.
Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so...
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
What the hell?
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
What is this?
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind... Exactly.
Okay.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororon? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake.
Really now?
You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Somehow I doubt that. And somehow I doubt when Citlali actually realised that you're working with the Fatui, that she's gonna forgive you that fast.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be an... They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's...
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you...
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Really now?
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you—
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Ororon, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also—
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
You're...
Yes. I grow a lot of...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first—
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
Oh no.
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh,
This is seriously gonna be something else.
I see. So Ororon came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange.
that's right.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect—
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I...
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Ororon!
I understand.
Wow.
Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
He's so good at manipulating
Well,
Citlali.
at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much. Once Ororon is settled, I'll go talk to Sheila.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. Come with me, Ororon. We've—
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh?
Yep. Finally.
What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in... Oh, that Ororon. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have known all that stuff about protecting Citlali and being forced to help the Fatui. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we do need more information.
Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
You better.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll...
Let me guess. Yeah. I thought so. 20. I don't want... Fine, I'll just do 2003. God damn it. The next day. So... Can I get it on the right timing? Yes! Right timing. It's hard to do it on the right timing most of the time. Especially when I have my mouse set at, what was it, 3,500 DPI or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Oh. Genshin, you okay? Yeah, it's okay. Why did I think this was going to be a place that we would visit later on? Back when I found it. It has Ororon's thing.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
True, are you a ghost or something?
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're...
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Really now?
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Oh, that'd be a fun thing.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Really now? Well, only time will tell.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
Really now?
An emergency plan?
I would like to know what that emergency plan is.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
I might not be the best at pronunciation, but naivety is not naivete, it's naivety.
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
Really now? And how would you know about this?
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff is... Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see.
The Gnosis.
That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your grand...
Citlali!
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what... How dare you go behind our backs like this, Ororon? Colluding with the... Oh, here we go again. cat got your tongue, huh? You really
Yep.
think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid it.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go.
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools?
Wait, Citlali! Please calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Ororon. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me?
At least Citlali actually thought with her mind instead of trusting.
You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Ororon for me, okay?
Sure.
Carving waves! Need a surfboard?
Lower? I was gonna say, what do you mean lower?
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
That's about it, really.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
True.
Well, that's an oddly specific enough.
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one
Wow.
getting your head chewed off.
Indeed. You've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Really now.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables.
Who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you.
What? What is going on?
Ororon, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
What incident?
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say...
His voice. Ororon! Where have...
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can.
Get back here this instant! Ororon! What is this? Powder from plant spores?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He
Really?
pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time...
Whoa, that's
Jesus.
a little extreme. But still, what?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have... Ororon probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time.
Yeah, let's do that.
Off we go.
I've never actually walked to the city, I always just teleport. Or fly over. There we go.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry?
All right, it's been a while since we left.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on.
Really? You're not gonna take her off? That's right. Citlali has gotten a lot quieter since Ororon ran away. He's right. We're seasoned adventurers.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure? We...
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides,
Sure.
we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but...
Sure, that's fine with us. But... Paimon doesn't want you to be sad.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Really now. I don't think that's what's happening. I don't understand why we're doing this instead of just talking to the Pirate Archon immediately.
Let's ride!
Like, surely talking to the Pirate Archon immediately would be the best decision that we could have done, right? Only time will tell.
What?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like...
No. Citlali is just having...
Huh? How could that be? I guess...
Do you think she's drunk?
Yeah, I
There you
think
go,
she
miss.
is.
Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge...
Oh, so you've heard...
Of course I have! Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back?
Yeah.
No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny.
Okay.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
Really now? I mean, sure. I wouldn't mind.
Alright, that's enough. on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at
Well
Oh,
then,
no.
you have my thanks.
She's definitely drunk.
Citlali? Citlali?
Who's that? You got some gall.
Are you...
You chumps come around. I mean,
Granny Citlali, you're...
exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Oh no.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect.
Oh no.
Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch black curtain,
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point.
Wow.
It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Really?
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up
Oh,
everyone
no.
else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
warning, warning, red. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang
Oh
on,
no.
just keep it in.
Maybe stop her from having too much drinks.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say.
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're...
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shape?
Actually... about...
Huh?
Yeah... This...
So... you heard...
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone...
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone... Take a walk with me. I have...
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept
Oh
their fate.
no. We need to get back to the Pyro Archon. Or have you forgotten that already? Jesus. Seriously?
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by my...
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... Let's just have a casual conversation.
Really? You don't seem...
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this.
Really now? I wouldn't notice.
I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
What? You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you.
Really?
What
That's
about
sad.
you?
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
That's impressive, more than scary.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Ororon didn't seem scared of you. He thinks...
Yes, but Ororon's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Ororon and me. Ororon's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child.
That's tragic. Really tragic.
The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a the Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Ororon's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan.
Possibility. What?
A possibility to turn Ororon into a vessel for lost souls. The
Okay.
ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Ororon would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
That's morbid more than anything.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony
No,
was
not really.
successful, Ororon would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a... It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result.
Rightfully so, I'd say.
The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Ororon would reveal everything.
That would do it. A simple investigation would reveal almost everything, really. Not everything.
Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. He asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Not likely.
Wait!
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Ororon has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Citlali.
Probably drank too much. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. You...
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor.
Yeah,
good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Sure. In the morning.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Do you now? Bye-bye.
Ororon's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right.
Yes, she needs to
We should
know.
just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep.
No.
Let's ride!
Need a surfboard?
All the way down. When will the traveler learn it's best to tell immediately than wait for senseless stuff to happen? It's this universe, please. Just write a cohesive story that makes sense. Something of this magnitude would be immediately taken to the Pyro Archon, or any Archon at that.
Well, guess we should see what's going on.
But no. No. It can't be that simple with
You're already
Hoyoverse.
here. I was just about to come get you.
It can't be that simple with Hoyoverse.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the...
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your...
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the the stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation.
Alright.
But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal... As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Thank you.
Keep an eye
All right.
out. Be careful. Have a nice time.
In a hurry? Oh, looks like... Off we go.
I doubt there's much to fight anymore.
Need a surfboard?
but I'll come anyway. Yeah, it's this way. Here we go. Is it going to be a cutscene? Probably.
Traveler,
Let's
over
go.
here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here! But, just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time. Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps.
Yes, and the
All
attacks
at
are
once.
increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. But I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us.
Really now?
Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
Maybe.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
Oh yeah. No, you're not from Children of Echoes. You're from...
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
I wouldn't mind seeing other tribes.
Oh, and
When venturing into
some
them.
of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon.
Yes, I think this should have been the first thing you would have said.
Off we go.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the children.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story.
I thought so.
I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident.
It is supposed to be a backup plan, but maybe you should tell the people about this.
The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture.
In other words, rendering the revival process insufficient, as well as the ancient naming and heroes inefficient as well.
Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens, then all those sacrifices are for nothing, given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now, it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario.
Sure, whatever you say, Moika.
Having a contingency plan is our duty. Not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, this has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us. Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Not
even a little! We would never... Wait!
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Not at all.
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Moika. It's what all my friends call me. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warrior... Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait,
Really no.
You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
I don't think you should even be doing this without any elemental power, to be honest.
Oh, now you doubt my strength. That hurts, Traveler. If we had time to spar, you might think otherwise. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements.
That is a rather good thing to do.
Now I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani. She keeps...
Stay safe.
No
Nafika.
need to worry about me.
Stay safe. Do I have to finish? Go to the Children of Echoes. Okay. I don't like Genshin Impact almost crashing and then stopping and then almost crashing again. It's weird to say the least. Yes, Force Experience mode. Go to Children of Echoes and search for clues concerning the volcanic token. Wait, is that the... I don't know, is that the Children of Echoes story quest thing? Where was it?
Ever tried chasing waves before? You wanna try? Well, come on, no time like the present.
No, not that.
I'll help you find the closest.
Where is it? Oh, wait. 18 shrines? Okay. I didn't realize I did that. No. Would that be... There's a special tab for it. Did I not go to the tab? Well... Huh. Okay, I can't go to the tab while the thing is there. That's interesting. But that doesn't concern. Oh wait, no, I can hear. So is it this one? Yeah, I think that is. So that one and the Archon quest is entwined with each other. So I'm just gonna force this one. Force the Archon quest. Why not? So remember the final Children of Echoes tribe quest interferes with the Archon quest. If you haven't done the tribe of the Children of Echoes quest, then you need to do it, or just wait until, or just do what I did there and force it, because they are entwined with each other and will not stop until one or both are completed. Just saying.
Quick, over here, to safety.
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
You cannot hear Kachina, sadly.
What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as—
We'll go together.
Okay. Sure, why not? Can I just teleport there? Yes, I can. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's see what we're up against. Can please?
Stay safe. We've got this.
Are you... You're serious? Let
the mountain flames boil!
I really thought I was done for.
Oh.
I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just
I
glad
need
you're
to
okay.
change my element
Let's
from
see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss isn't after
something
Mora.
else.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of By the way, where's Citlali? I thought...
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her try.
Yeah, that makes sense. The attacks are more urgent.
Yeah.
Alright, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Sure, whatever you say. And I'm not gonna go all the way from here to there. I'm just gonna teleport here.
Let's ride.
There we go. This...
Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The Abyss threw a lot at us at once. I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we...
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people that can help us. If so, we need the ley lines to be fixed. An Adepti would do it. And even we could even bring Nahida as well. Remember, Nahida had two Gnosis, one of the new one and her own Gnosis. She gave the Gnosis that the Wanderer had. So she still has her Gnosis, and she's one, if not the only person so knowledgeable about ley lines, and just because she has Ermin's soul. So why not bring Nahida here? Of course, that would come with some complications of Sumeru not having their archon with them. It might be the only option to help fix the Night Kingdom.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people... It's impossible not to feel anxious.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone.
Why is someone trying to join me now?
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always...
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
Yes, it is.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
Yup.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
We talked to Malika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seemed like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
The next question is, if the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the
this is all super...
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then.
Yes.
Malika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
I was just about to ask. Count me in.
Yay.
If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt. People who could help us in the next battle. Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. Alright.
Really now.
See you all later.
Oh, you bet.
Damn it, I knocked it by accident. I knocked something by accident. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh no. Jesus, an hour 31 minutes. I'm pretty sure I'm not even halfway through the Archon quest.
Moika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
1 second.
I'm fine. No need to worry.
Sure you are.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a mission and decided to follow them.
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Are we actually going to control Chaska now?
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there.
You're right. That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something? Let's keep observing for now.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan.
Thank you so much.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you...
Oh, okay. We can do that.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's too early to say. Let's follow them and see what's really going on.
They wouldn't. They would not
so this
do
is
this.
Where they were headed. Looks tricky. It's heavily guarded on all sides.
Koichi, wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
We still can't see anything on the inside. What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you...
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if the captain isn't here, we can still fit that intel is worth the risk.
Is it though?
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
What?
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit. I'm confident I can protect myself. I'm not sure you can say the same. At least right now.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable.
She got you there.
You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right, all right. If we start arguing, this will never end.
Ah, haha. Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe.
All right, same plan as usual. We split up, communicate with hand signals. Make sure our blind spots are covered. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Wow. They're really trying for a game such a cinematic type thing here, huh?
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. I should... Now. Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need...
Well then. This is something new.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal. That's it. Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving. Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
Seriously.
Time to move.
Okay.
Whew. That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance.
Really now?
Now's my chance. I made it! That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Mysterious spear. Okay.
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh! What the heck is that? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear.
Alright. I hate when it does this.
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me.
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised they mobilized this many people.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism. The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natland don't know how to use it. Why would...
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for. Took us long enough. Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think?
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What the hell?
What? You'll regret that!
Why? Why would you just run away?
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to...
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right? So my perfect record remains.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not my place.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
Really now, are you?
So, our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the source mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us.
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis. Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natland familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time for you to get some rest. I prepared a small gift of my own as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along with the others.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
Of course you are.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natland.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers, then...
I accept.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away. If I learn anything, you'll...
Paimon's always like that. Nope. Really? I mean, I can just go over here. Oh, then. That's nice.
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if
Really,
the Abyss
though?
attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I won't.
I don't think so.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, but I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need. I guess you're right.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing—
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get—
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you—
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decision.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always
no.
making excuses when things go wrong.
They are the same, though.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus,
True.
I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush— We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down, so we'll always have our differences. But
Plus, I know you'll wake up one day and realize
Be my guest. Come on, see you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be back.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
Bye, you two.
Huh. Those two will probably make up for real at some— Well, we've learned a lot. Let's—
Hello.
Sorry.
Why do you look so up?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest.
Awesome! Just give us—
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news. Remember what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh yeah, you mentioned how Ororon has always wanted to save Paimon, and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Ororon is probably back with the captain. What do you think?
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, Ororon came back. He helped the Masters of the Night—
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one— Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left,
I'm surprised you let him go—
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same— Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity. All these years of calling me Granny.
Don't say that! Your tribe—
You're right. Seeing him come— He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but besides, Ororon is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Ororon's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable. And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Ororon is due for a gem replacement. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things, and he happens to be very good friends with Ororon. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. Ororon would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows— He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle.
Really?
He won't notice anything.
Okay.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Ororon's memory.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him
That's amazing, Citlali. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can— I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but—
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger. I don't scare that easy. Still, if I back away from this and something happens to him, I need to look at. I don't care, and I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say you'll?
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because,
You really mean it?
Of course we do.
Fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through.
Yeah.
Nope, don't worry. We're professional adventurers.
Then I place my trust. All right. Time to sneak into someone else's memory and you heard it here first. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow. And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree.
Hey! How's it going, Ororon?
Good. How are you, Uncle?
Can't.
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place. Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
You really knew I was coming.
That's not
That's
wrapped
pretty
though,
amazing.
okay.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of...
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think...
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors. If you run into...
Yeah, okay.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui. One everyone's calling a big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali.
Granny? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall...
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Really now?
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning.
Oh, like the loading symbol.
They've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out...
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him, and also...
What is it?
My lord, I feel...
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
But that's...
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
So he's from
This
that
could
land.
be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. If you notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight. However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss?
I mean, the Abyss fights against everyone. Well then, what to do?
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's a new.
You two, with me. Everyone else, wait here as instructed. Send word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there.
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
The time for idle observation is over. This nation is out of time.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna... They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top? Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't...
Really now?
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
Well then, what are you going to do about it?
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts...
Then speak. What do you...
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar...
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe. So, we're in the same boat.
True.
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
Why would he care for you? Or your
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for...
Explain your relation to her first.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose...
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met.
Strange? Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Citlali, someone capable of communicating with the Wyub. And the Wyub are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget,
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. Alright, let's go.
Well,
we'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Joining your plan is destroying basically everything, is it not?
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Really now? So you were going to use dead souls to reconstruct ley lines? Really?
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just,
Of course. I'm just... After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared for him. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away when it... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, he's...
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family!
What? Is that supposed to be a compliment? And...
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to... What does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe?
The loom of fate?
Oh, Anyway... If he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be
Which means... the captain has been honest from the very beginning.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Moika about this right...
Yes. She needs to know about...
Yes, she does. Is that it until next update? Nope, it is double. It is what I thought it would be. It's double the Archon quests in one update. 2 Archon quests in one update.